Hello, Taurus. Hey, just like that, we're reading for February. Look, we're all on a skateboard going downhill. Just saying. It's getting a little quicker each time I show up here. So, Taurus, how are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you, Taurus. I'm here with a couple of decks. I've got Lenormand and I've got the Kipper deck. We're going to start with those. We're going to throw some tarot at it, see what we can come up with for the week ahead. Taurus, if you've been here before, you know the deal. You know the real, that it's always for the week ahead, right? So let's do that. Let's deal some cards. And if you are brand new and you've never been here before, I hope you'll stay. There is a subscription button down in the bottom right-hand corner if you should decide to stay. All right. Welcome here if you are brand new. And there it is. First card out. We've got card number 35, which is the Anchor. We've got time. Interesting. We've got this card of time here. So it's all these time pieces, right? And it's divine timing is what it is. All things happen in time. One more card. We've got the Mountain. So the Mountain is about, ascending to another level. It's also about obstacles that might be in your way. The mountain that you might have to climb to get to what you want. For some of you, it could be a partnership because 2 and 1 is a 3. We do have the 8 of Wands down the bottom right-hand corner, 8 of Clubs. I want to say that if you feel like you've been on the ascension or you have been feeling like you're climbing this mountain and it's never going to end, I think things start to speed up at this point because there's something here that's happening in divine timing. It feels like with the Anchor here, the Anchor has the 9 of Swords in the bottom right-hand corner. I feel like there's something that you've been sort of submerged and worried about. I feel like you've been keeping your worry submerged is what I wanted to say. You've been keeping your worry under the surface. It does feel like that something is about to come to the surface. And I feel like you're going to feel a lot lighter when it does. Now, I don't know if there's something you're holding down under the surface or something someone else is. Maybe something you suspect, but it's about to show itself in divine timing. I feel like somebody here is probably climbing a mountain or feels like it's just like a never-ending, arduous mountain that I have to climb to get to what I want. I think that's what I'm feeling a little bit here too. Oh, isn't that interesting? So we do have this Anchor. And it feels like somebody who's anchored is going to be released. Taurus, this keeps coming up in your readings. And I always say that's how you watch a general reading, right? So if you see one thing, don't ruminate on that one thing, Taurus, if it doesn't pertain to you. But if it keeps coming up over and over and it does pertain to you, chances are it does pertain to you. So we do have the Lovers here. And we have this big, heavy anchor. So someone who I feel has been anchored to something is about to be released. Also, I would say that there are probably some feelings that are coming to the surface. And I think I told you that already in one of your bonus reads, I think. We do have the card number 37. 37, by the way, is a 10. And 10 breaks down to a 1, which means it's the beginning of something. So something's about to begin in divine timing. And we've already got repeating cards. So 2121 could be a number that you've been seeing a lot of. We've got some synchronicities. So you are having probably a lot of synchronicities and signs about something. I don't want you to ignore them. Sometimes we'll tend to do that. Maybe other people will say to us, well, look, the clock can be at 1 or 2 or 3 o'clock every day, right? Or 111 or 222. Don't discount it. The family room is here. So I want to say that there's something that's happening in divine timing. For some of you, this could mean you're inviting people over. For some of you, this could mean somebody is showing up at your house. The family room could mean you're buying a house. We'll do a little bit of clarifying and we'll find out what else is going on here. The family room is something to do with your family. Maybe something is happening in divine timing with your family, right? Remember, I'm reading for a lot of energies, and so it's going to be different for all of you. One more card, please, for Taurus. We've got the Pathway. Well, look at that. I kind of like that. Oh, look, we've got another synchronicity here. So we've got 3535. Possibly that's a number somebody's been seeing. Maybe you've been seeing 3535, or maybe you've just been seeing the number 35 everywhere. We do show here that it's coming up against the Mountain. So I feel like it feels like with this here, it's very interesting because it feels like you're going to be finding a pathway on the mountain. So you feel like, I'm never going to climb this mountain. I'm never going to get over this mountain. This obstacle is way too big. And I want to say that once you get high enough on the mountain, a pathway opens. I feel like if you would have never climbed that mountain, Taurus, you would never see the light at the end of the tunnel. So this pathway is a place where transformation is taking place. Right? So, we do see people who do climb mountains. Some people like Kilimanjaro. Some people, they'll climb mountains, and they don't do it just because. They do it because of the lesson that comes with the scaling of the mountain. So I feel like you've got something really big that you're about to scale, or as you get to the top of the thing that you're trying to scale, Taurus, you're going to realize you're there for a reason. There's something going on that you need to know, a lesson you needed. And it seems like it was insurmountable, but I don't think it is. Look at that. We've got the sarcophagus on the bottom of the deck here, which indicates that there is something here that possibly is ending. It also could be a transformation of the self, because we do have a card number 8 here, and the 8 is about the self, or putting the hard work into something. So it could be that something is coming to a quick end, Taurus. This doesn't necessarily have to mean that it's you. It could be someone who's in your life as well. But we do have the whip and the broom is something that happens, that stings. It happens really quick. We've got the Jack of Clubs here, which is the Knight of Wands. So something's going to happen and come to an end really quickly. And then you're going to get a message about it. Look, I think I'm repeating messages already to you. Let's get to the, look, it could have something to do with an occupation. I feel like there is a messenger coming. Okay, let's look at this again. A messenger is coming, and it's going to cause you to make some sort of a quick decision. And I think it's like, okay, I'm going to quit the job. I'm going to quit the job, and I'm going to go to the one where there is more money, unexpected income. Somebody's becoming the privileged lady. I could read the bottom of the deck forever. This is the future energy for me. Let's find out what else is going on. You're getting some good news, though, Taurus. Good news. Let's look at tarot. Tell me about Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Taurus. Taurus, just around the corner, February 1st, there's going to be a sale. A sale for love readings from the 1st to the 15th. Please watch the pinned comment. I will announce it on the 1st of February. Tell me about Taurus, please. All right, we do have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Hanged Man. So something definitely is about to begin. There's an opportunity or an offer here. And if you're keeping up, good. If you're not, some of you it's going to be love. Some of you it's going to be a job offer. Some of you it's going to be something that has to do with your house or your home or your family. Some of you it's going to be about scaling the mountain and finding the reason why you're on that path, why you had to climb so high, why it was such an arduous journey. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is the one who is not only taking care of business, but taking care of their money. They're very financially stable. But this person is also very interested in taking care of themselves, right? Planting their garden, planting their own garden, not waiting for someone to come save them or plant their garden. So I feel like this Queen of Pentacles, there's somebody here that has a plan that I feel like somebody here is minding their business. I want to say the Queen has her back to all of this action that's going on here, right? All of the energy for the week ahead. And I want to say that this Queen of Pentacles, probably you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, is about to make a decision. There's a decision coming up here with the 2 Pentacles, one in the hand of the Page of Pentacles and one in the hand of the Queen. And the Page of Pentacles is the offering, is the messenger that's showing up, right? Sorry. The messenger. This is the rider. The rider's coming with a message in their hand. So I feel like there is some sort of a hanged man energy here. This, whatever this is that's showing up to materialize in the 3D Taurus, is something that is going to give you a perspective. I feel like there is something within your intuition. This makes me feel like a decision's being made about the intuition. It makes me feel like you already know about this, or that your intuition is about to shock you. I think that you don't know that your intuition is so on point. And I think that an opportunity or something is showing up, and you're about to be shocked about how on point you are intuitively. More Pentacles. We've got the Three of Pentacles here. We've got the Moon energy. Yeah, you don't see it, but you might feel it. I feel that your intuition is on point, Taurus, here. Something flipped. I'm going to see what flipped. Five of Pentacles. It does feel like, Taurus, here that there is a foundation that you may be building with someone, or maybe you've already built with someone. The Three of Pentacles is friendship, but it is also community. So this could be being very charitable in your community for some of you, because the Queen of Pentacles is the overgiver. I feel like with the Moon energy here and this Page of Pentacles, it's telling me here that you don't really see that there is some sort of a new opportunity that's been moving toward you, but very, very slowly. And I feel like you are in this Hanged Man energy. Like, where is it? Why is everything stopped? Why are we stalled? Why is everything stopped right now? I think it's because something is in transition, right? We were looking at the sarcophagus here. And with the Nine of Diamonds in the bottom right-hand corner, look, it feels like what is arriving quickly is probably monetarily good, or it's something that's going to tell you about confidence. It's like, I knew it. I knew it. Like, you're now going to have confidence, more confidence in your intuition is what it feels like here. I am just going to clarify these because they're kind of screaming at me, because I just want you to have a little more information about what's going on here. Tell me about this. We've got somebody who is coming to the surface with their feelings, I feel, whether that's you with another or someone with you. We do have the Lovers card here, and then we also have the Anchor here. Somebody's very nervous about telling you how they feel, Taurus. I feel like it was hiding or submerged because we have water, and the Anchor is now being pulled to the surface. And I think it's going to make somebody feel free, because I do see birds. It could be an air sign, right? When I see birds, it's air. When I see earth and vines and things like that, it's earth energy. So it could be an air sign, possibly. Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Tell me more about this. We've got the Five of Pentacles. This is someone who I feel, Taurus, I feel that you already know them. This is somebody who you've already given to, I would say. You've had conversation with this person. We do have the Six of Pentacles here. It feels like maybe this, there's been a lot of reciprocal energy, happy reciprocal energy. Look, we have the Ten of Cups is right next door. And I feel like that you've had a lot of happy times with this person already. And it doesn't have to be that you've had adventures. Maybe it's just really good conversation. I feel like there hasn't really been much communication between you and this person lately. And I don't think it's for any reason other than life. Like, I feel like all these pentacles are telling me that life is going on. So I feel like the Six of Pentacles is telling me that possibly there is somebody here that is about to reciprocate your energy. And I'm just going to go out there and say that if you have feelings for somebody, I feel like that person knows, and they're going to reciprocate that energy. And that's just for some of you. It's not for all of you, of course. Let's talk about what's happening in divine timing here. We do have like I said, we have 21 and 21. 21 to me is a 3, which is partnership, right? It reminds me of Three Pentacles, family home, which is sort of, home, hearth. That is Pentacle energy to me. And something here is about to happen in divine timing. Something that is brand new, or something that's beginning again. A brand new cycle of such. We do have the Page of Cups, and it's a complete surprise. So for those of you, there might be somebody showing up. You might have an inkling, and that's what I'm saying to you about this energy here. If you already have this intuitive energy that someone's about to show up, I think that that this person is about to show up, and it's probably about to shock you. And it might be somebody who is either asking you to come to their home or is coming to your home. We do have the Page of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords. And we have the Queen of Pentacles again. So it does feel like somebody has been taking their time. They're taking their time because they're not sure what to say. They're not sure if they should move forward or if they should offer anything to the Queen of Pentacles. It feels like somebody here has has affection for you, or feelings that are beginning possibly with the Page of Cups. This is somebody new. So what I mean by that is, you know this person, but you've never dated them. You've never had any romantic rendezvous with them at all. This seems like it's really very solid, grounded. We're very practical. Like, it doesn't feel like this is somebody who you've ever dated before, who've ever hurt you, or it's in fire. I'm not saying that earth signs can't do that, but I'm saying this is the energy that I'm feeling. So we have this pathway here. Tell me about the pathway that's on the mountain. I think that it's when you see this pathway, it's like when your intuition is confirmed, now you know you're on the right path, right? I think that before then, it just felt like, why am I waiting? Like, why is it taking me so long to get to the place I want to be or have the thing I want to have? Tell me more about Taurus. We have the Devil energy, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Star. It does feel like here that it is, I want to say that this has been sort of an obsessive passion of yours, getting over this obstacle, resolving something, figuring something out. It feels like a punishment almost. Why am I being punished by the universe? Why do I have the highest mountain to climb? I feel like you're about to find out. And I feel like this Devil energy here is maybe a little bit of complacent energy. It's a little bit of complaining. It's a little bit feeling like I'm never going to get to the top of the mountain. It feels like something has got their foot on my head. I'm never going to get there. But then we have a little bit of clarity, right, with the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is telling me that once you get to the pathway here and you see the butterflies and you see the light in the distance and you realize that you're just about at the peak, is what it feels like. The Star is here. I feel like that's where you get your healing, on the pathway. That's when you realize that you actually are going in the right direction. Because sometimes it can be a little daunting, right? When we're kind of on this path and, we're supposed to be going on this path and half of us don't even know. Most of us don't even know if we're on the right path, I would say. I'm going to say that this is telling me here that you're on the right path and you are being blessed. I feel like the Star energy is telling me that you are this energy that is in the background here. I want to say that you are going to become part of that energy, which is, I feel, the energy of the Star, the healing energy here. So tell me about this here. Tell me more about Taurus here. It does feel like you don't see an opportunity that's about to arrive because the Five of Pentacles is here, right? We're talking about that lover situation. We have the Five of Pentacles here, and it feels like something has stalled or stopped. Like, why is it stopped, right? I feel like this is somebody that you are just beginning to build friendship with, or just beginning to build something with, because we're only at the Three Pentacles, right? It's like you have the Ace of Pentacles and you want to plant that. The Two of Pentacles is where you make the decision and things start to build themselves slowly. And now we're at the Three, where we trust each other. We have compatibility, possibly. We trust each other. And so I feel like you do have your back to this, and it does feel like the Queen of Wands is here. It feels like there's an attraction to a friend. So either a friend, somebody who is like covertly, having coffee with you, chatting with you. I feel like this person is not saying that they're very attracted to you, even though you are the friend. And tell me about this Moon energy here. What is this Page of Pentacles is about? Something's about to change. Something is in transition and you can't see it, Taurus. Something is in transition. So for some of you, it is that job that you don't even have an inkling just yet that there is some good news coming that is going to possibly get you out of the worst job you've ever been in and give you an offer to a new one. However, it's going to be ground level because we do have the Page of Pentacles. So for those of you who have come to this reading to find out about work, I do feel like your job possibly might end. I'm not telling you that you're going to lose your job. If it ends, you're going to end it because you're going to get another offer beforehand. And it might put you into a place that's an occupation rather than a job. There's a difference, right? A job, an occupation, a career. There's different ones. And so I feel like somebody's going from a job to an occupation. Like this is something that's for the long term for you. And I feel like it's being offered to you by the universe because because we've got card number 34, which is a 7. And for me, 7s are always about divine intervention. She also does have a light over her shoulder, which indicates that there is some inspiration here. So I feel like this death card here, we've got Scorpio energy. We've also got Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy here. I feel the Scorpio energy, what you don't see is that you're actually in transition at this moment, or that this Page of Pentacles is on its way. Like it is in transition here. Things are beginning to change, and I feel as though maybe you can feel it, Taurus, but I don't think you can see it. I don't think that you believe it. For those of you who aren't quite accustomed to listening to your own intuition, I feel like it's those of you who are like, no, it's not coming. But look at that. The King of Wands. Somebody is in hot pursuit is what it looks like. So I want to say, although it seems very quiet, it seems like somebody is in hot pursuit here. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's in flux that is changing. Something's about to end so something else can begin. What's going to end, I feel, is the moon energy. Is this energy of I'm not really sure what's going on, or things aren't as they seem. So I want to tell you that things aren't as they seem. Things are in transition right now, and it feels like there is a friend here, possibly for some of you, who feels like you are the soulmate. I want to say that you're attracted to this person and they're very attracted to you as well. And I feel like this person is probably someone who sees you as very stable and independent, right? Both of these queens are quite independent. They are masters of their own destiny, right? They've got this one's got the pentacle in hand. I'm going to take care of everything I need. No one ever has to bring me a thing. This queen is the master of her destiny. She's running after the things that she wants. She's independent. She's not worried about falling and tearing her dress or scraping her knees. She's not worried about all of that. I feel like there's somebody watching you do all these things, Taurus, and I feel like you know this person, but I feel like you are just in intermittent communication with this person. It might feel like the situation is in lack because you've been waiting for so long. I think that you think that this person is somebody who isn't interested. I think they are. I think that they were going forward at some point, but I think that they're looking back. Like it feels like this king is looking back at the death card going, maybe it is time for change. Maybe it's time to end the darkness or the silence with Taurus here. We do have the sun energy. Something's about to show up. Your intuition is on point, Taurus. And if you are the person who feels like it's going to, and remember, these readings are not always around the corner. They are for the week ahead, but it could be further to that. So just remember, the sun is here. For some of you, it could be a Leo, could be an Aries, could be a Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be a fire sign. We also have Scorpio here, Cancer, Pisces energy as well. We have Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy here. We've got Aquarius here as well as Gemini and Capricorn. So I think, Taurus, that no matter what situation you're going through, I've mentioned it here, I feel like there is something that is mirroring you. And I feel like the transition is happening already. And you don't see the transition happening. What you see is silence. You see that it's quiet. But when the moon and the sun show up in the same reading for me, happens like that. It's like it goes from night to day. So something's about to take off for you, Taurus. I feel like something is about to come up from the depths. I feel like it's like somebody is pulling on the anchor and the anchor is showing itself. I feel like something's coming to the surface and you've been climbing for so very long by yourself. You're about to notice that you're on the pathway because there's the sun, right? There it is. You're about to realize that you've been headed in the right direction all along, but it's your persistence that's paid off, because if Taurus is nothing but persistent, Taurus is everything, right? That's the reason. So we have the Three of Swords here. Why is that? Because somebody is preparing to come toward the Empress here, who they see is very kind and loving, gracious and compassionate, someone who's possibly a good mother or a father. This can be feminine or masculine energy. It feels like somebody here is holding back, but after holding back, things will speed up because the star is here. So the star could be an Aquarius that's having a tower right now. Doesn't have to be, but I feel like with the star and the tower, it's telling me that there's a major awakening taking place with either the Queen or the King of Wands. Take it as it resonates for you, whether you're the feminine or the masculine. So look, I feel like things are right where they're supposed to be. It does feel like somebody has experienced some heartache or heartbreak and they are now on the path to somewhere else. It feels like they're making a choice or preparing to do something to get the attention of the Empress, Taurus and Libra energy. I'm going to leave that right there. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you, Taurus. I'll be back because I'm always back. You guys know it. I'm out for now. Bye-bye.